everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I hope that you stick around and please click the like, subscribe and bell icons for notifications every time I upload. So today we have a very exciting video. I've been looking forward to this one for a while. I actually made this order, let me just show you, on the 20th of August. So this makeup has been lying around for a bit and I'm really excited to try it out. As you saw, they have a whole basket of SHEIN makeup. So some of these products have gone viral, like the birthday primer, the liquid contour, as well as the liquid blush. So let's see if it's worth all the hype. So as you can see, I've already primed my eyelids as well as stuck my eyebrows down. I've used this new eye gel. If you want to know more about it, go over to my TikTok. It's just @shades_of_Neen. This is going to be quite a long video, so I've already clipped up my hair and done all of that, so we can just get into it. So the first product we're going to be trying is this viral product, and it's the SHEGLAM Birthday Skin Primer Smoothing Rose. So this is what it looks like. It's got a really cute packaging. Anything pink obviously I love. So on the top, as you can see, you get a spatula, and this is what the product looks like. It looks like some skincare my mom used to use back in the day. I can't remember what it's called, but it really looks like that. It has a stopper and it feels really cream. So you get a little spatula with it, and we're just gonna pick some up. I have seen some reviews on it, and apparently a little bit goes a long way. So I'm just gonna put it in my pore areas. So we're just gonna start by rubbing that in. Don't want to rub too much since it's supposed to be smoothing, so we just want to tap that all in. It is causing like a white cast on my face, as you can see, like sunscreen, but it is making it glowy and it does feel very moisturizing. So I know last week with our upload there was a little bit of feedback, and we've realized that it is actually my light, so I'm gonna try and get as much of it out, and hopefully it doesn't crackle like the last time, but I'm just trying to figure out how to take care of that. But for now, I'm really sorry if it's annoying. That primer feels quite nice on the skin, I'm not gonna lie. I've tried quite a few primers because I'm still on the hunt for like the best one, but it does look really glowy and nice, but it doesn't seem to have filled my pores at all. We'll see how the foundation sits on top of that. So next we're gonna go in with, can't really see it, but it looks really pretty. It is a brow pen. So it is just a SHEGLAM Brow On Demand 2-in-1 brow pencil. So this is what it looks like, just a double-ended. It has a marker on the one side and a pencil on the other side. So we're going to use both. I just thought I'd fill in the brows now just in case we draw on the skin, and then we can just get that off. I'm just going to fill in the ends with the marker. I've never actually used a proper marker before, so just doing hair-like strokes. I actually chose the color Auburn, which is really strange because it's got like an orangey undertone, but I'm not sure if it's gonna look right. It's gonna give me quite a dark brow though, but also like a very warm brow. And then I'm gonna go in with the other side, which is the pencil, and we're just gonna fill in the front of the brow because this looks a bit more natural. It doesn't seem to be doing a good job over the brow gel, so I'd suggest using this before you go in with the gel. That's not too bad. I actually really like that. It gave me a nice full brow since I don't have much, but yeah, I really like that. Let me just jump off camera and complete the other eye. Okay, so this is the brows complete. I actually really like it. It might look a little bit harsh now, but I think it looks really nice. I'm obviously not very blessed with brows, so I think it adds quite a bit and it looks nice and textured and not too drawn on. But yeah, I'll use it a couple more times and I'll report back down in the description. Next, we're gonna move on to, I think, eyes. I only want to do eyes now because we don't know how the eyeshadow is as I usually say, and it might cause a lot of fallout, we don't know. But this is the palette that I got. It's called the Afterglow palette. So on the website it says that it's an influencer favorite, so you know, I had to try it. So I kept it in its original box. So again, this is what it looks like, very pretty and sleek, and it doesn't have a mirror, which means it's recyclable, and it says autumn eyeshadow, how fitting. So that is what it looks like inside. I was really intrigued by the golds and the browns because I really do enjoy that. It says that it's highly pigmented, but it doesn't look that way on my hand. It's quite sheer, but let's see what we can come up. I'm actually going out tonight, as you can see I'm a bit dressed up, so hopefully we can make this work. I think I might just go for like a brown look with like a touch of the greens. I'm wearing like white and black, so anything can go. I also did get a bunch of brushes. I'm obsessed with brushes, so I got a bunch of brushes from them as well, which we'll use now. We got two types of brushes, and one is full size and one's half size, but I don't really mind about that. I'm going to use this big fluffy one first. So for our transition color, I usually like to go in something closest to my skin color, so we're gonna go in with this shade over here. Let's see, I have to stick this back on. So this shade is called Bellini. Just going to place that above the crease because we have hooded eyes. Blend it all the way up to the brow. It is creasing quite a bit, so my eyeshadow base, so I'm actually just gonna put that all over the lid just to set down the eyeshadow primer. So far it is very blendable. We can't really see how pigmented this one is because, like I said, it's closest to my skin color. So that was basically just to set it down. Next we'll go in with this shade over here, and that is called Sunset, and we're just going to use the same brush and basically do the same thing, except we won't take it all throughout the eye. I'm just going to do one eye on camera and one eye off camera to save time because this is going to be a long video. So placing it just on the outer corner like that. Ooh, it is actually very pigmented and very smooth. So once we have a little bit less on the brush, we're just going to take it through the rest of the crease. I have been obsessed with doing cut creases lately. Maybe it's because I just learned how to do them nicely, so I potentially will do one again today. So far I really like this a lot, and it was like, I think it was £5 or £6 for 15 shades. That's amazing, and the quality seems really good. Next I'm just going to go in with a little smaller blending brush, and we're going to dip into this dark brown over here, and that is called Truffle. I think this might be very pigmented. Just tapping off the excess again. We're going to place that just on the inside of the eye like that, and we're just patting that down just to get a lot more payoff. And then once there's a little bit less, again we're just going to blend that out into the other brown shade, and also whatever's left into the crease. Oh, really like that. It's kind of like a dark smoky chocolatey brown. Again, taking another fluffy brush, I'm going to go in with this green over here, and it's called After Party. How fitting. I think this brush is not dense enough, so we're gonna have this little dense angled brush, which I think I'm gonna try, and we're just gonna position that next to the brown. No, this brush is not doing it either. So I have like a dense dome shaped brush. I need something really dense for this, I think. So I'm just gonna go in with this one. It is from BH Cosmetics number 5, and I think there's like a film on the shadow that we need to like scratch off. I'm again just gonna tap that into the lid and take it up into the crease and try and blend it in with this brown. Yeah, that brush worked a lot better. It looks so pretty. This is like the longest part of the video. Don't know why I do it first. So I'm just gonna slightly bring a little bit of that color into the inner corner, but trying to avoid the lid. And then we're going in with the dark brown again on the same brush that we used, and we're just gonna try and blend that green together. I'm just using slight circular motions just to deepen that up. I really like that. Wow. Okay, so I'm just going to cut my crease off camera, and then we'll come back and apply some shimmer. We're gonna start off with a flat brush, And I'm trying to think. Let me swatch a couple of the glitters to see which one we should use. Can't really see this one that much. Let's try and get a better swatch. So those are the three. This has like a green reflect, which looks really nice. I think I might put that on my inner corner. This is in the middle of the eye, and maybe this towards the inner corner. So these shades are these ones over here. This one below, and then this one in the middle. So, and they are called Luxe Yacht, how fitting. And then the middle one is called Glitz. So let's do that. So I'm gonna just take a flat brush first. As usual, just spray it with a little bit of setting spray, 2 squirts to be exact. And that we're gonna layer right over here. So I'm just gonna do it at an angle like the cut crease is. And I'm just gonna try and layer that on, even though it is very pigmented. Ooh, I really like this. I think this is going to be my new favorite palette. So I always find shimmers don't really adhere to my eye, and I have little to no fallout as well. Look at that looks. So I'm just going to use another brush from BH Cosmetics, and this is the number 6 brush. It's just a flat shader as well. And we're going to go in with this middle shade of here called Glitz, and we're going to place that in the rest of that open space. A lot of fallout from this shade. But look at that, looks awesome. So I'm just going to take this green brush again, the green brush on with the green shadow. I think it's like a cream shadow, that's why it's quite hard to pick up with a fluffy brush. But we're just gonna tap that on the outside of the green shimmer just to bring that green back, because it disappeared quite a bit. Oh my gosh, I'm really happy with that. So I'm just gonna clean up the fallout on my face, complete the other eye, and we'll come back. Okay guys, so I just recorded a bit and I forgot that I wasn't recording sound. So we're going in with this liquid liner now, and I've already completed one side and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. The applicator is very stiff and hard to control. The product itself is really liquidy, and it's just not a nice product, to be honest. I prefer gel liners still, but it's very difficult to be precise with this. So it's just on a baby wing, and I hate it when it gets onto my eyelashes as well, which this wand is doing because it has so much product coming out. This is what it looks like now. It's actually really horrible. I don't like it at all. But saying that, it's much better than the one that I have from Primark, which honestly dries up so much and actually makes my eyes feel really tight. Let me get a bit closer. If you can see, it's like very gloopy, and it skips skin as well. So that's a no for me. I thought we were doing really well, but apparently not. So next we're gonna go in with this waterproof lengthening mascara. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Really pretty actually. Oh, I really don't like this. I hate brushes like this. I prefer like the plastic ones with the sharp bristles, but let's see. It is really clumpy. It seems like this video is going downhill because I really do not like this mascara. Firstly, it's not doing much in the sense of lengthening. Look at my other side compared to this. It's just adding black product on. And we're gonna add another layer. Don't like it at all. Honestly, I thought this was going so well, but it's a definite no for the mascara. So I thought this video was going so well, but this is a definite no for these two products, the mascara and the liquid liner. Horrible, really don't like them, but we'll see how they last during the night, because like I said, I am going out this evening. Next, this is one of them, another one that went viral, and it is the foundation. It is the SHEGLAM Complexion Pro Long Lasting Breathable Matte Foundation. So the way this video is going right now, I don't have much hope for this, but everybody's been raving about it. I got the shade Cappuccino. I don't know if it's the right shade, to be honest with you, because I picked it on the internet and I'm terrible at picking my shades. Then, so when you take it out, it comes in like this nice velvet casing, and you pull it out. It's got a glass bottle, which is really nice, and it looks really luxe. It's got the S there, and yeah, I'm hoping this suits my skin. I got a little foundation brush that has like, I don't know if you can see it in there, it has a hole where you put the foundation and then apply it like that, so we're going to try it like that. I didn't get a setting spray from here, so usually I like to put the foundation down and then spray it with some setting spray, but I guess we're not going to do that right now. Oh, I didn't shake it, but this looks really dark. And I'm going out, I'll just lighten it up with some concealer, I guess. So start with the side of the face. I'm going to do one side with the brush and the other side with the sponge like I usually do. So this is really dark. Whoop. That was one pump. No, it's orange. Can you see? It's really, really, really dark. Hopefully we can remedy this. Take some down my neck. I plan to wear a turtleneck after I'm done anyway, so that's one side of the face and that's the other. So we can't obviously judge by the shade. Maybe it would have suited me in the summer, but definitely not now. The finish is really pretty actually. It's got like a nice glow to it. Not an oily glow, but like a nice glow. I still can't believe I went so dramatically wrong with the shade. But other than the shade, I think it looks really nice on the skin. Really, really nice. It's not smoothing or anything, but it's also not settling into any of my pores. Let's go ahead and try the other side with, shake it, maybe that'll help, and try it with a sponge. So I'm just gonna spread the product across my face and then we'll start blending it in. Okay, so it's blending a lot faster obviously with a sponge, but that is expected. And now I look like an Oompa Loompa. I actually got this sponge as well, with like 50 cents I think, and it's really nice. It's very soft and squishy. Okay, so verdict, I think I prefer the application with the brush. It just looks a lot more flawless than the side. The side is actually a bit patchy. Let's see if we can remedy it. Okay, so verdict for the foundation is yes. I really, really do like the finish. It's got good coverage. It's not too matte. We'll see when it dries completely down, but it's not too matte. But I just went with what the shades looked like in the swatches and it wasn't really good, but that looked like it might suit me. But because it's a frosted bottle, obviously it is deceiving. So that's what we look like. Okay, moving on to concealer. So this is just a 12-hour full coverage concealer, and I got this shade Coconut Flake. Actually, most people I saw got Coconut Flake, to be honest, when I saw on TikTok, because this has obviously been going viral too. But this is what it looks like. Really pretty. It actually looks really light, so it might help our situation. So let's hope for the best. It actually looks really, really orange. Anyway, so placing that over there, a little bit on the forehead, center of the nose as always, chin, some on this little spot here, and then down the smile line. Then I'm just going to take the other side of the sponge and we're going to start blending the center of the face and leaving the under eyes for last, as we always do. Way too much on. Way too much. A little bit really does go a long way. We can just clean up with our foundation brush. Let's go down the nose and up to the forehead, forehead. Does that look any better? I think I've brightened up the middle of my face at least. Under the eyes. Okay, so it is a very, very full coverage and very brightening actually. Verdict on the concealer is I really actually like it. It is settling into my lines, but it didn't take a lot for that. It did brighten like it should have. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Next we have two more viral products, and it is the SHEGLAM Color Bloom Liquid Blush. I'm sure you've seen it on Instagram as well as TikTok. And then the other one is the SHEGLAM Sun Sculpt Liquid Bronzer in Warm Honey. So we'll go in with the bronzer first. And this is what it looks like. It's really cute, really pretty. And give it a shake, and we're gonna attempt to contour with this. So if you haven't already seen it, that's the doe foot. I think it looks pretty disgusting. So just placing a couple dots there. I don't know how pigmented it's gonna be, so let's do that for now. A couple of dots around the forehead, then just a couple of lines on my jawline, under my chin. It smells like chocolate, so that is what we've done. I hope it doesn't dry down too quickly. Then I'm just going to grab my contour brush and I'm just going to dab that in. Okay, so this side looked better and I actually let it sit for a couple of seconds, so I think we're just going to add like another dot here. It looks like it's coming together quite nicely though. So I always take my nose contour up to my brow. I just think it looks more natural. Might look a bit heavy now, but because we powder down afterwards, it slightly disappears. It adds a bit of a sheen to the face as well. I'm not sure if I entirely like that very much, but it is under your foundation, so it should get on fine. But was it worth the hype? I don't think so. I don't like shimmers in my like bronzer slash contour. I prefer something a bit more matte, but if you're into shimmery stuff, this is worth it. I got it for like £4. Next we're going to go in with the liquid blush, which I'm quite excited again I did swatch this one, but it has glitter in it, so not my favorite, but because you know, glitter and sheen, it sometimes enhances your texture in your face. I have like really enlarged pores and gluten intolerant, so I get these weird bumps on my face, so it just enhances that, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I've shaken it up. The doe fit's a little bit loose, but let's see. So I'm gonna add 2 dots there. Don't know if that's enough. And then I'm just grabbing like a dense brush and I'm just going to pat that out. I'm not sure it did much. Maybe it's because my foundation's already orange. I don't know. Not sure about that one. Anyway, swiftly moving on, we have a translucent powder here. It's a baked glow setting powder. That's what it looks like. Anyway, that's what it looks like. Looks pretty luxe, but it's plastic. But it's just a white translucent. I hope it doesn't cause any flashback. It does have a powder puff in it, and just one of those things where you pull it off. So just tipping a little bit into the lid. We're going to use this powder puff. I'm going to look up and try and get these under eye creases away, and then we're going to start patting on that powder. I think this is going to give me a white cast, to be honest, because you can already see it's actually lightening. Then I'm going to go in with a big fluffy brush and we're just going to dust off firstly all the excess. Sufficiently powdered, I think. Verdict on the powder: I actually can't give you feedback right now. I'll have to see if my natural oils come through, because it does with most powders. The only powder that actually works is the one from Primark. So next we'll go in with some powder bronzer, and for this we got the Dune SHEGLAM 3D Pro Face Palette, and it looks like that inside. I'm gonna use that as highlighter, but for bronzer, obviously gonna go in with the only bronzing shade in here. So this is what we're looking like. Anyway, let's just use the highlighter. I'm going to use the lightest shade in the palette, which is this one. I'm just going to place it on. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, that's a really intense. It doesn't fully have lots of glitters in it, but it's really nice though. Really like it. I wouldn't use it with the liquid blush though, because that's very shimmery. But for this, besides the bronzer, I think it's quite a nice palette. I might try the liquid one maybe in a TikTok, but the cream one. But yeah, I really do like this palette, generally speaking, besides the red undertone. My whole face looks red now. Yes, we're almost at the end of the video. Lastly, I got a blush, and it is called Lightweight Matte Blush. Thank God for some matteness. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a soft pink. It's really pretty. And inside, I don't know, there you can see that. Camera's washing it out quite a bit, but it's very pink to like a peachy tone. And then I'm going to take on a big fluffy brush, and that is the BH Cosmetics #1. Just gonna give it a swirl and putting that on the cheeks. It doesn't look fully matte. It has a little bit of a sheen to it, but I don't know if that's the highlight. It's slightly too light for my skin. I don't know, it's like causing a weird cast. So I'm just gonna spray my face with some setting spray, which isn't part of this. So just because I am going out, I don't want my makeup to move too much, and it might help the blush and everything else just settle in. I'm going to just complete the eyes and throw on some lipstick, and then we'll discuss a bit further. Okay, so this is our finished look. I just added a little bit of orange, where is it? Orange lipstick, I think it's orange. It's just the Sephora lipstick stores in Palm Street, and I think it looks pretty cool. I actually really like the way the makeup turned out, even though the foundation didn't match. The mascara is horrible, and so is the liquid liner, but other than that, I really enjoyed everything else. Also, besides the liquid blush, I just think it has too much glitter in it. But all in all, I'm really happy. I'm really glad I bought all these products, and I think it'll be a great addition to my collection. The eyeshadow palette was actually my favorite, my absolute favorite. So yeah, I really do enjoy the way it turned out. That's it from me, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you watched all the way to the end, please comment with a green heart or a green emoji for Christmas as well. So yeah, other than that, that's it from me. Have a great night, everyone. Bye.